What's up, duelists? It's your boy Keegan back doing another solo video, and I've got a really fun deck. In the spirit of Dune coming out in a few months, I built a Dune Lightsworn deck, or Dune themed Lightsworn deck, and we're going to see how it does in a ranked game against Jaina here in a second. The point of this deck is to flip a merchant, get a spell, mill some insects, and then deal 8,000. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. You've got a couple one-ofs, like a one-of Doom Caliber, one-of Judgment Dragon, and one-of Chaos Sorcerer. Like, these little guys can help you. I mean, they're broken cards. I mean, this is what you would probably be playing if you weren't playing fucking Aztecapede. But, we're out here. We're out here. Shiny Black Sea is a cool card. There's a lot of cool cards in this. There's a petition to get Edison ranked on Dueling Book. Make sure and check that out in the description below. And I do want to say we are planning on throwing an Edison tournament in the FL Discord on October 16th. It's going to be a spooky Halloween-themed tournament. More details on that later, but make sure and join the FL Discord in the description below so you can be a part of that tournament and play some Edison format with the boys in high-stakes settings. All right, let's go ahead and hop into the game. We're going to see what Jaina's playing today. I'm excited. Jaina usually has some cool stuff going on, so we'll see. This deck could be a little soft to something like, everything. Anything that's good against insects in particular, but here we are. I wonder if she's going to pick rock again or paper. I'm going to pick paper. Oh, she picked scissors. Okay. Okay, interesting. Tough. You really do need to go first when you're playing jank. I mean, it's... yeah, we're at a huge disadvantage going second here. We have a Lila, though. We have a few ways to break. Gore's is pretty good. If they just solo set, I wonder what I'm thinking about doing. Okay, we've got a few options, right? We've got the just pass option. It's kind of sus. We've got Lila attack. It's also kind of sus, but... maybe it's alright, if that's a Raikou. We've got Lila Pass, which mills. And then we've got Set Merchant, which I think is the worst of all the plays. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to Lila Pass. And I'm just going to get my mill going. Oh, perfect. We picked up a wolf. It's exactly what we wanted here. Hopefully both our monsters stick around, or at least one of them, and we can Celestia on the return. Obviously, like, Raikou Caius here is pretty shit for us, but not much we can do about that. Doomdozer in the grave is pretty good because we do have Monster Reincarnation. So at any point, we can pitch, let's say we don't get a chance to use this merchant this game. We can pitch it and, get Doomdozer and have a beat stick available. There's a couple different lethal setups I'm looking for. Doomdozer, Wolf, I believe, is the lethal setup. No, it's not quite. It's like 5,700. Okay, this isn't too bad if it doesn't get tributed. If it gets tributed or synchroed with even, we're in kind of an awkward spot. Okay, there's a Herald of Orange Light. Interesting. That's really bad for us. That's really fucking bad for us. Oh my god, this is so fucking bad. Alright. We out here, though. We out here. We'll put something together. I'm gonna special summon Gores. On our turn, we might be looking to reincarnate the Honest, just to get over this fucking Goyo Guardian. Alright, there's a merchant. Another one. Not great, but not the worst. I need to contemplate my options here. Now we can reincarnate, get back Honest. That will help us get over the Goyo. But then this Shining Angel is a problem. I don't think I care too much about that, though. I think I just want to attack over the Lila and the Goyo with the Honest. And let's see. Okay, so if we Monster Reincarnate, I think we want to pitch Magical Merchant. I know it's giving away a little information. We could also pitch Aztecapede. Ugh. We could also keep both merchants and pitch a Celestia, but I feel like if we mill a wolf off the merchant, we're going to really want the Celestia. So I think we are going to pitch a merchant. And get back honest. She did use a Herald to synchro, which means she might have another one. But that's just something we're going to have to bite. If it happens, it happens. Let's clear this Lila. And then let's go after the Goyo. Damage? Question mark. This is nice because it does play around Book of Moon as well, because the token can't be booked. Just 1400. Yeah, Honest gains the attack of the opposing monster, which would put me at 4200, which means you take the original attack of my monster. Cool. Now main phase 2, we'll set our merchant, and then we'll pass. We're cold to Christia, we're cold to a lot of things, but it's just what we gotta do, you know? Also, another reason to keep Celestia is if our merchant finds Solar Recharge, we're going to want a target in our hand to be able to pitch to that, which I think would be pretty bad if we had pitched our Celestia, kept double merchant, then hit Solar Recharge. Okay, here's DD Warrior Lady. This is big, this is big. The Angel can crash with the token, grab another DD Warrior Lady. Okay, I think this is a bit of a misplay from Jaina. I think this is a bit of a mistake. You want to crash the Angel. You want to get another DD Warrior Lady. Or Dimensional Alchemist even. Remove the Gores token, you know. Or remove the Gores with the DD Warrior Lady and then you're golden. But this is a little bit of a worse play. You don't get to fully utilize your Angel. In any case, we are going to flip our merchant. We're going to see what we mill. Just going to go in. Ooh, Shiny Black Sea. That would have been nice earlier, but alas, here we are. Plague's a good one. And there's Cold Wave. Perfect. Well, not really. A little soon for something here. But we did hit a dark. We also have a dark in play, which we could maybe leverage. This is an interesting moment. I think what we're gonna do is we might tribute the Gores for Celestia. They're at 5,800. Let's see if we can put together lethal. Aztecapede Plague Spreader doesn't quite do it. Does it? Bionic, we need to bounce something. Okay, let's see. If we tribute Merchant, Special Sorcerer, Special Aztecapede, that's 1,900, 1,200, 2,300. 1,900, 2,300, 4,200 plus 1,200. It's just short. Unfortunately. Just short. However, there's probably a lethal setup here. I'm probably just being brain dead. Let's see. If we sack Gores, summon Celestia, I'm telling them that I'm recording, and that's why it's taking so long. Sack Gores, summon Celestia, double banish, stack for Plague, summon Aztecapede. We can use Bryonic to bounce. Or we could go for... You know what? Let's just keep it simple. Let's just keep it simple. Let's go ahead and summon the Aztecapede, right? Banish a Doomdozer. And we'll summon the Chaos Sorcerer as well. We'll banish, I think, Honest. That way we have all our Lightsworn names and all of our insects for Chaos Sorcerer. And yes, we are going to declare priority. And I want to banish the Angel. This is simple, you know? Okay, Book of Moon. Interesting, interesting. if we had cleared there, I was thinking it was a Book of Moon because they didn't use it on the token. But let's see. I think we can just go with a really disciplined Aztecapede trade with the thing. If they have honest, that's no. They just take 400. Okay, I'm gonna declare the attack effect of Aztecapede. Okay, cool. So we milled a Christia, which is good. We didn't. Well, I guess we kind of. Yeah, we didn't want them to draw that. That would have been terrible, because they could crash the Angel into the Sork, and set up a Christia plus Herald, which would have killed us. So that was a good mill. Good mill for us. Still, gotta figure out a way to break through this Shining Angel. Gotta figure out a way. Again, we have a lot of good draws. It was a little sus having to banish the Plague Spreader, but alas, here we are. She's setting 2, but she's gotta know we have this Cold Wave, right? I mean, am I just crazy? In any case, we are gonna attack with Gores. Whatever she gets, we're gonna banish with Chaos Sorcerer main phase 2. She's gonna have 4 for Christia then, though. Super dangerous. Super dangerous. This deck usually only plays 2 Christia, so gotta be smart about this. It also does play Call of the Haunted, which we gotta be smart about too. This is gonna be really tricky. She might have a 3rd book. Okay, here's Herald. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. That's very good for us. She's gonna be able to stop this Gores to a degree, but we're just vibing. We're just out here vibing. She's probably thinking if she wants to crash into the Gores or if she wants to kill the Merchant. Opts to kill the Merchant. But the Herald is so good for us because it puts her at 6 fairies. That was the worst draw in our deck, but that's fine. That's fine. Alright. I'm thinking I want a Cold Wave here. And just stick the Doomdozer. And then we'll mill another card. I think that's what we want to do. Yeah. Plus Cold Wave's like, a lot of our good top decks include what is that card called? Solar Recharge, and that's gonna be awkward with Cold Wave anyway. So we're just gonna do this. We're gonna get our Gores banished. There is a little bit of consideration to banishing the Doomdozer instead, because then we'd have a Dark, and if we draw a monster reincarnation on Sorcerer would be good. But I think we're all right. Yeah, sure. Shuffle, yeah. I mean, I don't fucking know. I don't even know. What does she mill? Nova Summoner? I think. Yeah. But either way, here we are. Doing our thing. Oh. Might be a torrential. That would suck. Oops. That guy doesn't go to the grave. He attacks. Okay. So we're going to attack with Garroth first. It's awkward if it's a DD Warrior Lady, but it's also like fucking lethal if it's a DD Warrior Lady, so. She might be sitting on Return, which is one of the more powerful cards in the deck. But, yeah. I think the earlier... Ooh, Deep Prison. That's an interesting one. I'm curious about a lot of things because of that Deep Prison, but this is fine. Garroth is still stronger than a boosted Alchemist. And we have Celestia, which is going to be good. Nice. Cool. If she doesn't play anything else, then Celestia... Ooh, she did play another card. Tricky, tricky. We're still going to go for the Celestia, though. And we're going to target... Alk in the middle set, and we're going to mill for her. Okay. Torrential Tribute. Yeah. If you chain Torrential, Diago will miss timing. We're going to have to pass here. We have no additional place, but we do have a merchant, which should find us something. What the fuck is this? Oh, this card's good. This card's good. This might kill us. We'll see, though. I wonder if it's worth it to card destruction here. Probably. What's in our deck still? We still have Judgment Dragon. That's a good one. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go for it. Ooh, bottomless in hand. Makes me a little curious. Interesting. Hopefully we still have a Raikou. I think we do. I think we have one. Yeah, we do. Sick. Alright, let's take a look in our deck and see what we've got. We've got a Raikou, we've got JD, we've got Lumina. We've got some Wincon still left. And we've got one more reincarnation. We also have Heavy Storm still, which would be really good. Ooh, and there it is. Nice. And that should be game. We'll just go for Heavy Storm, Raikou the monster, and attack for lethal. GG. Game 2. Let's go to game 2. I think she definitely could have played the earlier game better, especially with that turn with the Shining Angel. That was messy. I don't think that was anywhere near optimal at all. But we'll see if she tightens up her play here for game 2. What do we have for this deck? I like Vanity's Fiend against this deck a lot. I also like Doom Caliber Knight, kind of. I think Doom Caliber Knight is heat because it just pings the Shining Angels, and those are the annoying cards. DD Crow can be okay in some circumstances, but I think it's in general not what we want to be doing. So this is a lot of cards to be bringing in. I don't love the Shiny Black Sea, but we need to keep at least one to keep our insect count high. Otherwise, this part of our deck is just non-functioning. I think we can always side out a wolf. And Honest is interesting in this matchup because it can get heralded, or they could have, like, you know, like, what are you going to do, Honest over a DD Warrior Lady? I don't think it's that good. However, it's one of our few outs to Christia. So I'm going to side out one and leave the other one for Christia. Hamster's great in this matchup. Love Hamster. And you know what? If we're on Doom Caliber and Vanity's Fiend and shit, I think I'm cool with siding out another Honest. Just doing that. Well, I don't know. That's a tricky one. Maybe it's Cold Wave. Cold Wave's too good though. Let's see. Let's take a moment. Let's take a moment. Tank, right? Doomdozer might be hard to get in with. Oh, we also have Aaron. Ooh, I forgot about Aaron. Aaron's got to be great here, too. For sure we want Aaron. Maybe because we're on the draw, we'll do 2 Vanity's Fiends. And then we'll cut a Raikou, question mark? No, Raikou's too good. Maybe it's the other Shiny Black Sea. Yeah, maybe it's just that. I know this is going to be a little awkward. Like, if we draw too many Doomdozers, Aztec Pete's can't really convert them. But it's what we're doing. It's what we're doing. Man, I'm excited to watch Dune. I think that movie's going to be sick. I think it's going to be tight. I'm a big fan of the series, and I like the director. I think he's a cool dude. So, should be fun. This could be tricky if that's a Raikou, but we have no choice. We have to set Merchant and pass. There's no real baits we can make here. There's no real plays. Yep. It sucks, but it's where we're at. We can always reincarnate it if we really need to, but that's just where we're at. All right, 200 and 1800. It's nice there's nothing banished. No monsters banished. Which means we should be able to clear this Dimensional Alchemist freely. Oh, that's so good. That's so, so good. I think there's a little bit of an issue here where if their back row is book and we storm, they'll book their Raikou. And I don't want to play into that, right? And I want to get more out of my storm than that. So I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna raw Aztekapede, and if it fails, it fails. Like, it's tough, but that's just what we're gonna do. And to play around Honest a little bit, we're not gonna summon the Vanity's Fiend right now. We're just gonna attack the Dimensional Alchemist. And we're gonna see what happens. Okay. Deep Prison, tricky mix-up, but works out for the opponent there. We're gonna have to pass. There's nothing else we can do. For some reason, I thought if they had Deep Prison, they would have said it the first turn, but that's just where we're at. And this is what happens when you sleeve up cards like Doom Dozer, you know. All right, we've got Gores now. So we've got to play. But if she double tributes for Christia, we've lost. We've just lost. Which I'm thinking she should do. Honestly, if she has the Christia, she should have done it last turn. But now, wait. Now. Interesting. Now we've got some play. Now we've got some stuff. All right, cool. Raikou, amazing pickup. I am going to lead on Heavy Storm this time. I think we just have to do it. Yep. Thank goodness we did that. I'm going to recharge away the Raikou. Draw 2. Mill 2. Oops, that's supposed to go to the grave. Cool. Oh, this Doom Caliber is good. Oh, I like this Doom Caliber a lot. We're going to be able to attack the Alchemist and negate its effect. If she has Honest, it's going to negate that. Ooh, this Doom Caliber is going to be good here. Let's slam this into play. And let's get offensive. Now, she probably has a Gores of her own. So that's something I want to consider. But I think this is just what we're going to do. She could potentially Honest and force us to negate the Honest. But either way, that's good. For us. I wonder if Dimensional Alchemist is destroyed. I don't think it is. I don't think it is destroyed. But we're going to attack it with the token. Yep. She has 3 fairies now, which is a little bit tricky. However, we have a live Chaos Sorcerer. We've got our monster reincarnation. It's probably going to be pitching this Doom Dozer. But that Nova Summoner is not necessarily an issue because we do have Vanity's Fiend, right? So if she just does something like set, pass, we'll just summon Vanity's Fiend. And honestly, I don't really understand this. This is pretty good, actually, for her. Because if she's got Christia, yeah. So this game, she's figuring out she can crash stuff, which I think would have been really important for her to recognize last game, but here we are. Interesting stuff. We can Reincarnation Raikou and have an out to the Christia, but it's a slow out. It's not a great out. Okay, here's the Alchemist. There's Christia. As expected. And there's another Christia banished. Tricky. Alright, what's the play? She got back Honest. Very tricky. I think what we're going to do is we are going to pitch this Doom Dozer. We're going to add back a Raikou. I am gonna try and run over this Dimensional Alchemist. No, I'm not. That's a terrible idea. I should just switch both of these and then set the Raiko. Yeah. If I crash into this Alchemist now, then she'll just get back to Christia, and there won't be an opportunity for me to resolve stuff without a Christia in play. So, this is just the way it has to be. I think we'll be alright if she does nothing this turn, but if she has Herald, then that's going to be lights out, probably. We'll need to draw something pretty big. We're going to lose our Gores. Okay. That's something. Man, didn't expect that. But that does fucking suck for us. That's something we should keep on our radar for game 3, actually. I think having my body as a shield might help for that. Herald banished. Very good, very good. I think we can concede. I don't think there's anything in our deck we can draw here. We're cold. Especially if she summons another monster. If she summons any other monster, then it could potentially get lethal. She can't summon Soul, which is, oh, what the fuck? Oh, okay. She just misclicked. Okay, cool. Yeah, so the Gores is going to die. Wonder if she's going to use the Honest to get over the token. No, she's not. Okay. That might give us another chance. We don't really play Brain Control or anything. And I don't really want to show too much information. So I'm going to admit defeat here. I'm going to admit defeat. And then we'll go to game 3. Cool. Okay, Nobleman of Crossout. That's important. That's important to know about. And I also think we do want the second Honest just because of how hard fucking Christia fucked us. So, I don't want to side out all the insect shit, but it's, like, probably right, too, you know? Because, like, we could easily just bring in these, you know, like, 5 cards and then just do that. Well, that defeats... That takes out all the fun. You know what I'm saying? That just takes out all the fun. We're probably going to do that, though. Yeah. God, T-Prison is annoying. I want to keep all the insect shit in, though. I feel like that's how we just, like, win, you know? I feel like that's how we have fun, you know? Let's bring it back. Let's bring some of this shit back. Let's bring back the Doom Dozers and see if we can't trim some of this stuff. Cold Wave didn't look particularly exciting, especially because she has, like, fucking Herald of Orange Light and shit. And maybe we don't need 3 Vanity's Fiends. And maybe... Oh, man, my body's a shield is just so good, though. Maybe it's, like, not Trag. Trag seems good, though. I think this looks fine. We'll just do this. This looks interesting enough. We've got some insects. We've got some stun stuff. A little bit of kicking myself here for having the insects in my deck, but what can you do? I'm tempted to set Honest. Honestly, no pun intended, but I think setting it is pretty good. I don't think they can attack over it, and it might bait and knock, which would be pretty big for us. So I'm going to do this. Then I'm going to pass. Next turn we can always bounce the Honest, and then like summon Doom Caliber and attack whatever monster she commits. And if she does knock it, then we've got Heavy Storm Doom Caliber as a follow-up, which should be fine. Okay. And this is fine, yeah. Like I said, most of the cards in the deck can't really get over this. She might use her own Honest here. Wouldn't be out of the question. But we'll see. Doom Caliber will do a nice job of trading 1-for-1 with this Dimensional Alchemist. I don't want to switch the Honest to attack because then we're going to have an open board. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try and trade the Doom Caliber with the Dimensional Alchemist. One for one, you know. just keep things off the board, and then we'll pass. We'll leave the Honest in play. It's a little bit of a wall. Next turn, we can return it to our hand and set it, maybe feign some more information if we don't draw a play. If we do ever hit a Lightsworn, this hand does turn into straight gasoline. Okay, that's fucking insane. That's a really good card to have here. This is smart attacking first. If I do have Gores, then you wouldn't want my token to be 2800 from something like a Goyo. Yep, and here's the Goyo. No back row still. Okay, there's the Lightsworn. Exactly what we needed right on time. I'm going to go for this. And hopefully we're going to get some good mills. Alright, a couple Lightsworns in the grave. I think we're going to go for... Oh, man. That's so tricky. We can always reincarnate the Raikou if we need to. So I think we are going to recharge. Nice, nice. Okay. Oh, and there's Plague and Wolf. Amazing. Amazing for us. Very, very good. Very, very good luck. Okay, cool, cool. Do we have any insects? No. We need one for this Doom Dozer to be live. Alternatively, we could pitch Doom Dozer... to reincarnation to get back Honest. I would just get blown out by Herald, though. This is tricky. This is tricky. I think we do want to Plague, and I think we do want to just crash with Goyo. And I think we want to set Magical Merchant. As crazy as that sounds. And we're going to stack Garroth for Plague. That way the Merchant will mill it. So I'll say Plague. And yeah, I do just want to go into Goyo and crash. This way we kind of play around Herald as much as possible. And... yeah. If they do have Herald, then, you know, they have it, and they have to think about using it. Okay, that's fucking stupid. Definitely tried to bait that out, but there's only so much you can do. At least it shuffles our Gareth away. Okay, that's not a problem. That's not a problem. Our whole deck attacks over this. So that's really not an issue. Yeah, like even this here clears it. And I do want to think if we want to do anything now in this sort of setting. While the Banisher's in play. They can't Herald while Banisher's in play. I think we just want to set Raikou, though. I don't think they have another knock. Because, you know, why would they have another knock? That would be tilting for sure, but... I think this Raikou can pick off the Banisher. And then we'll be fine. Ooh. That's an even juicier target. Huh. Now I'm curious. You know, now I'm thinking. Got me thinking. No, I'm still going to hit the Banisher. And then we'll go mill 3. Beautiful mills. Beautiful mills. We hit an insect and a dark. So we're... And not only a dark, but like a dark we actually really, really would like to summon here. So they have 3 fairies, which is huge. We are gonna... Ooh, that's good too. Damn, that's really good. Damn, that's really good. We could get greedy. Either way, I think we are going to storm. So let's just do that. We could get greedy and reincarnation a Lightsworn. And pray. But I just think I have to imagine that's infinitely worse than just getting back Sorcerer and trying to banish it. We do want to pitch Dark Armed, because that guy's never getting live. Well, he might, but the Doom Dozer and the Solar Recharge are more likely to be live than the Dark Armed. So we are going to pitch Dark Armed. And we're going to get back Sorcerer. Alright, no Herald one time. Do we want to leave Doomcal? Or do we want to leave Dark Arm? We have another Doomcal in our deck, so I think we're going to banish that. And I think we're going to banish Raikou, because he sucks. And I don't know if we want this in defense or attack. I think we're going to go with defense. And banish this. Cool. This way they can't crash a Recruiter then summon a Christia. That would be really bad. Okay, they have DD Warrior Lady. Fair enough, fair enough. I mean, that's what the deck does, right? What a draw. What a draw. And we do have 4 names. So we're going to go for it. Very fortunate. Very, very fortunate. Wow, and even if she has something like Gores, we could just blow it up. Very powerful. And there's our second insect. So next turn, we will get the kill with Doom Dozer. No, we won't. We actually can't. I will utilize this Doom Dozer one way or another. One way or another. Man. Scary stuff. Imagine being able to out JD. I mean, you honestly could have, like, saved the DD Warrior Lady. You didn't really need to out the Sorcerer right away. But, to be fair, I did top deck JD, so... it's kind of a dick move, if I'm gonna be honest. But, you know, that's just what you kind of expect on this channel, you know? You expect a little bit of a sack, you know? A little bit of Lightsworn luck. We only have one JD, too, which is super funny. I don't know if I should tell her that or not, but if she does end up watching the video, you got sacked. You got luck sacked. Okay, this is dead to JD. Yeah, this is just dead to JD. Not the one card. I don't even know what the one card would be. GG. Alright, we're back. We're back for more Dune Sworn double feature. Dune Sworn double feature. You thought we were done with the last match? Nah, we got another game. We got another game for you guys. Back to back. You know how are we doing it. Again, don't forget to check out the stuff in the description, whatever I mentioned before, and make sure and like and subscribe and shit and all the fucking, you know what the fuck is up. Alright, we're playing against Zeiss? Keys? I don't know. Alright. Chose Scissors. I guess I should have guessed that, given their username is basically Scissors. But, yeah, that's fine. Again, we would like to go first with this shitty Doom Dozer deck, but what can you do? We're just out here in 2021, bro. You know? Trying to summon a Doom Dozer in 2010. In 2021. If that even makes sense. Makes sense to me. Hopefully they're playing a deck where they pass the first turn. Just let us go. That's annoying. Don't love that. Don't love that. We are going to set Hamster. Pass. We could set Storm too, but I think it's just too bad if they go flip Raikou, pop the Storm, sack for Caius. So, we're not going to do that. We're just setting Hamster up in this bitch. I think Hamster's a little bit better if they're playing something like Glad's. Maybe, I don't even know. Oh, nothing. Nothing. Okay, now this is where Hamster is worse. But that's okay. I think we'll just try to use the effect here. Try to bait out this back row a little bit. I want our heavy storm to get a little bit more equity than just destroying one set card. We still have a normal summon, but I'm going to save it till after our battle phase. Okay. Looks like they also have some light monsters in their deck. Interesting. Interesting. I wonder if they're on Lightsworn and the draw's just kind of shit. It could be that. It could be that. I guess we'll find out. If they have something like an Arcus, that would really fucking suck. But, you know, what can you do? What can you do? We have our Doom Dozer. We have our Chaos Sorcerer. Doing what we can. Just out here doing what we can. Edison format, baby. Alright, beautiful. Beautiful. They've set 2 cards now. Which means we get a maximum heavy storm. Which is what I'm going to do. Based. Nice. Okay, so they had Typhoon and Bottomless. Interesting picks. I am going to summon Lila. I am going to do it. And I am going to attack with both. There's not a lot of breakers from 0 cards, engrave, 0 setup in this format that can break this board. Unless they have like Foolish Dandy, but I'd be really surprised to see something like that out of a deck with Honest, basically. Ooh, Milling Necrogardener, very good. Very good. It's going to give us a little bit of defense. Maybe protect our Raikou from like a Sangan or something stupid. But honestly, I might not even burn it on like that. I might just save it. Setting cards into a Lila and 2 Raikous. Interesting. Well, we are going to use the Lila. First things first. We're going to use it. Blow that shit up. Might be a Planet Pollutant Virus. Oh, offering to the Snake Deity. Okay. Gonna destroy both monsters. Very cool. Very, very cool. You love to see that kind of stuff. Is there a way we can mill more? We can just go to our end phase. Let's go ahead and get in our 1100 points. So they're playing Aliens. Aliens is a deck that I don't think we can lose to. I think our deck is just a stronger deck than that. Especially if we could get this Shiny Black Sea in the graveyard somehow. I don't think there's a way we can really do it, but I'm going to set it, and then I am gonna mill 3 with this Lila. Hopefully hit a wolf or something like an insect so we can summon the Doom Dozer. No insect. Unfortunately, Tragodia is a spider, but he's not an insect. Or whatever the fuck he is. Giant insecty like type beat. That's Gucci Gang. It's probably going to hit over the Lila. Yep. Respectable. Respectable. But he's dead. He's dead-zo. Because next turn, we can just go the fuck off. We can summon like 5 monsters next turn if he does nothing. Ooh, the traps. The traps we have to be careful of. Do have to be careful of those. I don't want to summon Doom Caliber here. I kind of just want to swing. I kind of just want to swing with the hamster. He doesn't have a lot of pressure. And I think this might be just like okay. Man, I do want to tribute this though. If he like puts up Gogar Oppression, we might just lose. Yeah, I'll do it. Alright, there's a Bottomless. Fair enough. Fair enough. The Shiny Black Sea will protect us from Gogar or a Catastrophe coming out. Something that Ammonite can make, basically. And otherwise, looks like we're chilling. Looks like we're big chilling. Set monster is probably the Honest, which is fine. We can go for game here. Is there a way we can go for game while breaking the back row? There is. So what we're going to do is we're going to reincarnate the Lila. We're going to pitch Doom Caliber. Reincarnate the Lila. We're going to summon it. Try to pop the back row. Sound effects included. Then we're gonna summon our hand and go in for game. Think. Interesting. I wonder what it could be. Can't be another Offering. Unlike Icarus Attack, Offering has to have a face-up card to target. Solemn Judgment Delilah. All right. Now you're dead. Now you're dead. You know? What was that? That was a dark. And here's a light for the sorcerer. And here's 2 insects for the Doomdozer. And that ought to do it. We'll attack with the Doomdozer first. In case it's like a battle recruiter, we can banish it with Chaos Sorcerer. Main phase 2. Sick. Fucking sick. We got to see Doomdozer actually do some work there. Apply some serious pressure. To be fair, the opponent had a terrible start and is playing, you know, kind of a lower tier deck. So let's try and have some fun with this, you know? Let's not try and like completely dunk on him. I think DD Crow stopping the Ammonite is pretty big. And I don't really want to do anything else. I don't really want to side anything besides those. I think just having the 2 DD Crows and maybe letting the opponent's deck function for the next game or something might be pretty cool. I have to imagine they're going to board in some number of Noblemen. But that's, you know, that's just life. It's just what you got to do. We'll side out an Honest because fuck it. Alright, cool. Let's see what they can do. Normally these types of decks play like, they'll play a prison card and try to summon a Golgar as early as possible. And what Golgar does is it bounces spell or trap cards that are face up. So you can bounce your prison cards on your turn, and then on the opponent's turn, you have the prison cards active. So it's kind of like having one-sided floodgates, which is pretty cool. I mean, if you think about it, that's pretty good. That's like a pretty good effect. But, oh, they're playing heroes too. Interesting. Bad, but interesting. Just kidding. I think it's really cool. They're probably playing Alien Grey then, which is the Gemini, and the Gemini is a water, so you can make Absolute Zero with Miracle Fusion. That being said, we have a pretty good hand for facing off against this, unless they have Skill Drain, which they don't appear to have. So we're going to lead on set Hamster. This will grab us a Raikou and get us going, you know? Get the mill going. If they attack the set with the Stratos, we'll even get to keep a body on board, which would be huge since we have a tuner. Oh, and they didn't even summon further. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy to me. Maybe this is a bait. Maybe they have a knock, but hey. Gotta be stoked about that. Gotta be stoked about getting to keep both our dudes. This means we could potentially flip the Raikou, pop something, make an 8-star or make a 4-star and whatever, or 6-star and keep the Raikou. There's a lot of combinations here. I guess we'll see what we mill first. Let's go ahead and target the back row though, because we're going to be able to clear the Stratos no problem. Nice. Okay, they left in Mystical Space Typhoon against us, which is questionable, to say the least. Our mill was not fantastic. I'm gonna be honest, it was not the best. We could do stuff to keep him off Absolute Zero. We could do some pretty mean things. We could go Bionic, right? Bounce our own Hamster, summon Chaos Sorcerer, banish their guy. I feel like that'd be pretty mean. It would not be a very nice guy move. Oh, sorry, not bounce our own Hamster. Bounce our own Raikou. I kind of like that play. Oh, we don't even have to bounce our own card, because we'll get the Dark in the Grave via Plague Spreader. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do it. Let's just make a... I don't fucking know. What do we make here? We can make an 8-star. We can make Stardust Sorcerer. That's probably pretty good. Yeah, let's just do that. I mean, obviously this doesn't work against like some crazy way of getting absolute zero, but what can you do? I don't really expect this deck to have Gorse, so I'm going to attack. If they do have Gorse, alright, they got me. But they set Typhoon when I had no back rows, and this deck usually plays a lot of back row. We saw a lot of back row last game, so again, like I said, Golgar plus the Floodgates is like, it's a big game if you get it going. Looks like this deck's getting a little bit stuck in the getting it going process here. There's the Alias. Okay, so this might be something like an Honest and a Gemini Spark or whatever, which is not the worst. I am setting before attacking. Crazy. Okay, there's the Honest. Cool, we're going to take 1900 here. Not too bad. If we draw a Dark, we can just get it back with Reincarnation. And there's not much, and there's the Dark. That's a good Dark, too. I might just hold that. I'm not going to hold that. What the fuck am I talking about? Yeah, we're just going to get back Sork. Yeah, you can respond to the target. Target Sork. Okay, cool. Cool, they have a Crow. That's pretty good. Nice little 2-for-1 from them. I think I'm just going to set Raikou, and I'm going to pass. I don't need to attack into a Deep Prison here. And I can use the Raikou to kind of clear the back row. I also don't need to put Neos Alias in the grave. I feel like that's just like a losing line. They don't have an alien, so they can't use a Golgar to attack over the Stardust quite yet. Yeah. This doesn't really do anything. Again, doesn't really do anything. Cool, so we've got Raikou. We'll go ahead and blow up one of the back rows. Just start clearing away. Good mill. We milled an Insect. Not bad, not bad. Unfortunate we got crowed there. But I think we're big chillin'. Lumina's a good draw. It does kind of help us convert. I kind of want to go Lumina Lila, pitch the Wolf, and set something like that up. We've got Stardust for protection against something like another Royal Oppression, so we're going to go for it. Now we're going to use Lila's effect. We're going to pop the previously set card because I believe that's the most likely to be a Deep Prison. Okay, they left in Storm and Typhoon against this deck, which is really interesting. Also, I still don't really have to do anything. I can just mill 6 and pass. There's a shiny... Ooh, 2 shiny Black Seas. Huge. Huge. Yeah, so we're covered on Synchros for days. If they kill the Lila, then we can just get it back with Lumina. If they don't, then we're just vibing. Eventually, we might be put into a situation where we have to do certain things, but we're not there yet, so I think it's fine. All right. Now I think we do need to remove the Alias. If they draw water, they'll be able to use a Miracle Fusion to make an absolute 0. All right, cool. So that just goes through. That means the set card is not Deep Prison or Book of Moon. I mean, if it was Book of Moon, they would have played the last few turns quite differently as well. But this is good. This is good. We have DD Crow, too. So if they put a water in the grave and try to Miracle Fusion, we can DD Crow the water. And they have no Earths, so they can't, like, audible to that. This is fine. They're going to go for Goyo. I'm going to declare the effect of Shiny Black Sea. Destroy the Goyo Guardian. And that's just going to be that. Yeah. Yeah. That's why you gotta read the cards, my G. Gotta read the cards. Tricky. Alright, 2,500. Let's get this clock, this 2-turn clock. Let's wrap this game up. For another GG from Dune Sworn. Doom Sworn? Doom Sworn? Dune Sworn? Worm Sworn? Light Swarm? That's so cursed. Light Swarm. Yeah, and that's just gonna be it. I mean, we're just gonna blow up some of these back rows and summon a Doomdozer. Nice. Oh, there's a wolf too. Excellent form. Excellent form from the Doomdozer deck. No Mirror Force here, baby. You're killing them. GG's. GG's, Zeiss. Thanks for tuning into the double feature, everyone. Once again, like, comment, subscribe. We're trying to hit 1,000. We're really, really close. That would be a huge landmark. And also join the Discord for the tournament that's coming up in October. Peace.